Welcome back. It's Unsolicited Opinions, NFL Week 13 review.
What's going on, people?
Damn, we here now.
Yeah, time's flying.
So I don't get fined.
That's the only reason I'm here.
So y'all can sit here and ask me all the questions y'all want to.
All the questions.
I'm here so I won't get fined.
So I won't get fined.
That's why I'm here.
Okay.
With my team.
Oh,
How's
damn.
everybody doing? Everybody's good? We're back.
Fantastic, man. This season has been outrageous.
And that's the beauty of football.
Yeah,
That's the beauty of football.
Feels like a normal Falcons season.
I know you don't have much to say, and it's okay. Just think about the whole game.
It feels normal.
You got the same guy back there.
Till that changes, ain't nothing happens.
Feels about the same. I told you he got a manila envelope on Arthur Blank.
Yeah, he got something.
We're just waiting for him to be like, it's my time.
He got something over
I'm
him.
done. I don't
If
want
he
to do
leaves,
this no
there was
more.
another team that was scoop him up.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
True. He'd be a great backup.
But the fact that he ain't draft no quarterbacks in years is like, yeah.
Right.
They
Do you
spent
know
they
your
spent
roster?
too much money. They spent too much money on him.
Yeah, that's true.
How easily do we get sidetracked? All right, this is NFL. Here we
We're
come.
back at it again.
We're at week 13 here, and
Yeah, I don't consider it a sidetrack.
it's just still NFL related. Yeah.
NFL related.
We're back, and it's a tight race. I'm going to give it up to our NFL analyst here.
Shawt.
Yeah, she's here, and she's going to.
Hello, I'm here in my anchor voice, ready to give you all the football knowledge that you're ready for and ready to obtain and get.
All right.
Lego.
And
Yeah.
she gets the special Crown Royal mic right in front of her face.
So, Shawt, would you like to kind of encapsulate or try to talk about what's been going on the past 4 weeks, or what's been going on?
Well, at this point in time, I feel like the best thing and most important thing to talk about is the playoff picture. I think for the first weeks that we have been talking about football, nobody's teams are really involved. It's about the entire league and where we're at and what we're doing. And so I think it's just time to talk about the playoffs because that's where we're at.
It's where
We're
it's
here
at.
now.
It's the witching hour in
right
NFL
here.
season. Yeah.
I mean, but we're not like certain teams still can get in. Like playoffs aren't set.
Oh no, that's what
Yeah,
what we're
but
saying.
there are
The hunt
three
is on.
teams.
The hunt is on.
But there's 3 teams. They win on Sunday, clinched.
That's it. But
That's it.
there's
So-
so many other spots that all the teams are right there. Because who got the best record in NFL? Arizona, right? 10 wins.
Arizona.
Then you got a couple
Yeah.
teams at 9 wins, about 4 or
Green
5.
Bay.
Green Bay, New England.
It's like a craps game. I
Yeah,
mean, you
and
just
then
never know.
and then you got the next tier who got 8 wins. Like,
Right.
what I like about this year is the parity in the league and how many teams are so close, and they're all.
Right.
And even if you got like my team, the Eagles, we like when they show the graphics on TV, we're still in the playoff hunt. We just,
Yeah, my
probably
Raiders are still in the hunt. We're
yeah,
still in
you're
the
still in the hunt. So
Shit, Falcons is in the hunt.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
Falcons still in the hunt. Yeah, so everybody's kind of still in it.
Playoffs.
Right. I mean,
Yeah, everybody's still in the hunt. So that's what makes it interesting these next couple of weeks, and this is going to determine,
yeah, but we got to
make or
think
break
about
time.
who's playing who too, though.
Yeah.
Like I got to be honest, speaking about my Raiders, we got Kansas City.
L.
We couldn't be Washington, so I don't know
L.
what we're gonna do. We got Kansas City and then Cleveland. So
You're gonna beat them.
I'm aiming
Maybe.
high. However, I'm ready for the fall. If that makes any sense.
Well, yeah, it's understandable. I mean, come on, get that Falcons feeling.
Oh, I refuse. I rebuke thee in the name of Al Davis. I've told you before, weeks before. Y'all can just call it. Y'all just.
Falcons feeling.
I'd like for y'all to play for it. I wish I knew who y'all had the next few weeks, but I don't.
It's right now most of the teams are going to be playing in conference games. It's going down the stretch.
Exactly.
Except, the last 4 games, I think the Eagles got us like Giants, Redskins, Cowboys, and maybe a couple of teams because it's like 5 games.
I mean, I
left.
looked at it. I can't remember who the Falcons
Yeah,
got.
we
I
are so
know the Saints
unprepared.
in there.
Yes.
That's why we bring out NFL
know the
knowledge. We
Saints
just
in
come
there.
here just winging it.
Nobody.
That's her job.
That sounds like the Falcons.
Yeah.
That's her
Winging
job.
it.
Yeah, we just come in
See
here.
the dirty bird and just act like nobody
Clipped winging,
sees us.
Yeah.
clipped winging it.
Yeah, well, let's talk about it though. But it's juicy and it's interesting right now. I don't know about y'all, but let's talk about it. So let's see the top 4 teams in the NFC. Okay, let's start there.
Go ahead.
Arizona Packers.
Mm-hmm.
So, excuse me, Cardinals, Packers, Bucks, and Cowboys. Top 4.
All right.
NFC.
Out of those 4, who you think is got the edge on them?
I don't know.
Who you like out of those 4? To go, who you like out of the 4 to win the conference? Let's talk. This is stop. It's not even gonna go Super Bowl playoff. Those 4 teams are probably gonna make the playoffs. So let's
They
go
are,
ahead.
exactly.
Which one of those you think is gonna win the NFC?
Well, I really do believe, and this is just kind of me and my, cousin Cleo feeling, but I really think it's going to go down to the Bucks Packers, honestly, for the championship.
Really? So
I really do.
You think the Cardinals are a fluke?
I think it's going to go down to the Bucks and the Packers. And the reason why I say this is yes, vets in the game, they know it a little bit better. Not knocking Cardinals, they look good. They're great. They have kept momentum the entire season.
I like Kyler Murray. I think he's.
However, we got Aaron Rodgers, and we got Tom Brady, and then we have Kyler Murray.
Because Vegas,
I would love to be disappointed. Please disappoint me.
Vegas is not going to bet against him. I guarantee Vegas is not going to bet against Brady or Rodgers.
Vegas want to see. Brady and Mac Jones. They want to see New England versus the Bucks.
Yeah.
Oh, that is the talk of the town
they
right
would
now.
love to see that Super Bowl. They would
Tom
love to
Brady
see.
against Belichick.
You know how that would go down as one of the most
important.
highest rated Super Bowls ever. I guarantee. Well, they're all high rated, but
but that would be juicy. That would be juicy.
The
on so many levels.
the storylines.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, look, you got Brady versus Belichick.
The young
and Dr. Dre performing at halftime.
Eminem.
Oh, I forgot.
I think it's Mary J too, right?
Yeah, I think it's Mary J. Eminem.
This is about to be the most ghettoest halftime show.
I don't think it's ghetto. Don't say that. It's going to be the most West Coast.
Thank you for correcting me. This is not going to be ghetto. This is going to be the most untraditional halftime show. It's going to be a sign. It's going to be actually a true sign that there's been hip hop artists before at halftime show, right?
Yeah, like
yeah,
Nelly.
But let's
and,
rep LA though. This is LA.
This is going to be just like this is going to be.
Where's the Super Bowl? Is it in
SoFi.
Vegas? Oh, okay.
This is SoFi. LA. Yeah, that's why.
Brand new pretty
that's what I'm saying. It's going to be so LA. Now, the Rams are still there.
I know it's going to be a 6-4 on the field.
You know,
it's got to be a 6-4 on the field.
Rams is a crapshoot. It could. Who knows? The Rams could be there.
I guarantee you there will be Snoop will come on that field in a 6-4.
In a 6-4 on them hydraulics, on them things, to the right.
Singing nothing but a G thing. Please, Lord, let that happen.
I bet it's going to happen. It has to happen.
I would prefer swing down on the cherry
Especially
star.
if it's going to be.
Let me ride.
It's Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg.
And Eminem.
It's happening.
And I think Mary J.
I
think
Mary J. And they said some other people too. So,
but it's Snoop, Eminem, Dre, and Mary J.
Their catalog,
it's gonna be the best old school concert ever existed.
Yeah, we got hype. We just fuck this.
Everybody
football.
gonna be like, "Fuck the game."
Yeah,
right.
Halftime.
Right.
Everybody they gonna rush the field. Everybody like, "Fuck the game."
Everybody gonna get.
I'm not even turning my surround sound on until halftime. Y'all gotta listen to the game in the mono.
Right.
Halftime, and I'm gonna turn my surround on so we can really get crunk up in this party.
Hear that bass.
I'm still thinking the Cardinals gonna come out there.
Me too. I like the Cardinals.
They're gonna go running and fighting. I don't believe they're not gonna do anything less than that.
I think their defense can hang with Tampa Bay, and I think they could beat Tampa Bay. I think they could beat, but they lost the game to Green Bay. But it was because of the kick, or wasn't it? It was a close game if I remember correctly. I might be.
I think Green Bay is a little bit more well-rounded.
Yeah.
And being well-rounded is what's going to get them the W. Personally, the W. I don't know why I like saying it like that.
All right, so who's your dark horse in NFC? The team that's just right outside the playoff picture. They could sneak in. There's 7 spots this year, 6 or 7 spots. Mm-hmm. So who's going to be that? Who's going to grab that last? Who's going to grab them wild cards in the NFC?
The Falcons.
Okay. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, I was going to say.
Don't talk about playoffs.
Yes, don't. Please stop. Please, I can't deal. Honestly, and I don't even want to say it, but
what?
Potentially the Cowboys.
The Cowboys going to.
I think Cowboys getting to
the Cowboys going to win because they're going to win the NFC East.
Yeah,
so they're going to get in.
They're in the playoffs. They're not a wild
card.
Okay,
let's start. Let's go this route.
Are we talking wild card or are we talking about?
Well, every division winner gets in. So let's go by division. So the NFC North, Green Bay, right?
Yeah.
Right.
NFC South.
They got a substantial lead.
NFC South. Yeah, NFC South, Tampa Bay.
And they got a substantial lead.
NFC East. Cowboys could still be crept on by Washington or the Eagles.
Right. Yeah.
They don't have the division on lock because we still got to play them again.
Right.
And I think they still got to play Saints
exactly.
again. So they don't have the division on lock.
Right.
I still think they're coming out.
I still think they're coming out.
I think the Cowboys, yeah, for sure.
If I'm going to be right. And then the NFC West.
Cardinals.
But see, yeah.
I don't see nobody being
But
the
see,
Cardinals.
there's another good team in that division. There's the Rams.
But it's clinched, though. If they win this week, it's clinched.
But I'm saying we're going to talk dark horses, the Rams, and then you got 49ers are bubbling too. That's what's so interesting about the season. 49ers are bubbling too.
Yeah.
So they can overtake.
I think it's going to be Washington though, because Washington got like
they're on a run right now.
They got a 4-game winning streak.
4-game winning streak.
Yeah,
they have
right.
been on fire. What's his name? Hinky. I always want to call him Hickey.
Icky.
Hickey been balling.
Hickey's that thing you was putting a cold spoon on your neck when you was in high school.
You suck it with the lipstick top.
Mom, it's a mosquito bite.
Right, big ass mosquito.
Damn, it's a prehistoric mosquito.
I slapped myself. I
remember my first time Hickey, my mom was so mad at me when I came home. She was so upset. Don't you ever let no girl do that to you.
That's
nasty.
That's because your mama got like a medical background.
Yeah.
She worried about you getting a blood clot.
She was like, you know what that is, right? You break your capillaries in your neck. I was like, well, yeah, I was breaking other things, Mom.
But we don't got to talk about that,
though.
We're not going to talk about that. It's none of your business.
Yeah.
None of your business. But let's really talk about the Patriots, so.
All right,
I think they
are.
are.
Switch to AFC. Here we go. Yeah.
Yes. So, let's talk about the AFC. And let's talk about the Patriots. And let's talk about basically like
Can we talk about Monday night?
Let's talk about Monday night. That's what I was
That was about the most old school football game I've seen in a long time. Do you know
I concur.
Mac Jones only threw the ball 3 times the whole game.
They ran the ball and they couldn't stop
that was
him.
bruiser ball.
Because the weather was so bad
Yeah,
that
it was
couldn't.
windy.
But I was impressed because old boy from the Bills, Josh Allen, was still slanging the ball, and he almost figured the win out a little bit.
Almost, he was close.
He was dropping some passes. I was like, how is he throwing it? Because the wind was so bad that the Patriots said, you know what, we're not throwing it. They ran the ball
and what happened?
And they won.
They looked great.
They won.
And it just makes them a big threat because they have a versatile game.
No, I mean 3 passes in an NFL game in 2021 is unheard. It's unheard of.
Crazy.
It's unheard. This is a passing league now.
Yeah, but that means you had to they had to control the line all the time.
The game.
Absolutely.
The whole game you had to control the line.
Absolutely.
If you're not throwing the ball, you got to control the line.
And I didn't check the
Absolutely.
weather before I picked my DraftKings team, and I bombed because
Wah,
I'm picking all these
wah.
receivers and everything. Yeah, I bombed on
Yeah.
that.
That was one of those kind of games. But I
Yeah.
just you know what? I watch, there's a show that comes on Vice about football, and they had a show, like a little special or episode, shall we say, about Belichick. But Belichick is the truth. And
You have to give him his props.
You
yeah.
have to.
You have to.
You
Whether
have
you like
to.
him or not,
and
you have
he
to.
got a little taste
He's
of
earned
Tom
it.
Brady.
He's earned it.
In Mac Jones.
Yeah.
And now
Oh, Mac's the future.
Let's look at him.
I bet you Belichick's looking at Mac like, yeah.
he gonna stay there.
I got my replacement.
He's like, I'm gonna
Yeah.
hold on to
I'm
you.
gonna do
You
this
ain't
shit. I'm
going
like, yeah,
nowhere.
I'm
Don't leave.
I'm gonna
I got
ride you for another 10 years, get another couple rings.
Let's get about 3-4 of them.
They're gonna forget about Brady in about 5 years
Yep,
when I got 15 rings.
You know what was funny? I've been watching a lot of, sports talk, ESPN, whatever.
Right.
And there was an interview, Belichick talking about Tom Brady. And I thought it was funny because even a lot of commentators, ex-NFL players were saying is like, he's quick to give you compliments when you ain't playing for him. He's quick to give you all the praise, all the accolades and everything like that.
Dogging you out while you play
Dogging you out.
Yeah.
Pimping you down. Pimpology 101.
But-
I think Bill Belichick is Pimpology 101.
But I mean, I'm sure he builds them up too. I mean, that's what makes him a good coach. That's what makes him a good coach. That's what makes him a good coach.
You pimping him because he got him.
You bring him up
Yeah.
to break him down.
Yeah.
That's
He
what you
getting
do.
he getting all these players for cheap.
And that's
Like
what-
he get players to reduce their
That's
money.
why Brady's. I got to go. I'm tired of being your bottom bitch.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna be your bottom bitch no more.
He pick up people after they've been cut.
Yeah.
Give them a little bit of money.
Yeah.
You know.
Turn them into superstars and they leave.
He'd be like, get on that street and work for me. God
exactly. And you better work right and strong and hard.
Do you want a ring? And I mean, his resume speaks. It's just like Nick Saban. That's how Nick Saban recruits so well. His resume. Look, you want a ring? Come play for me.
Basically.
You know what I'm saying? You want to win.
You got to be willing to put in the work. And I don't want to hear no crying, no bitching,
if you go to
no
the Patriots,
nothing.
you go to the Patriots like, this is how we do it. You do it this way, and it's proven. Look at the trophy room. You see it when you walk in the building. Look at all them championships.
True.
And it was like, you do it this way, you'll get one of those.
Right.
And that's how he sells his team.
Yeah.
And it works. It works. You can't, I mean, how can you argue with it? Look
like
what he's doing now.
And in the off season, you get to go to massage parlors with the owner.
You know,
he'll treat you right.
Robert Kraft is about that life.
He'll treat you right. It makes you. But you got. Right.
But look, the Bills thought this was their year. They was like down year for the Patriots. You know, the rest of the division's kind of Miami's kind of weak. The Jets is definitely whack. And then what happens? They go in, and then they let the Patriots come in their house on Monday Night Football and beat them. Like Bill Belichick's like, yeah, this is what I do. You thought this was your year?
Well, I got to dispute one fact.
What?
And I promised that I would mention this to my boy Brandon.
About them Dolphins.
Them Dolphins got a 5-game winning streak.
They have.
They do.
Yes.
They got a 5-game winning streak.
But two are behind the wheel. And that's the whole gist of what I want to convey is how tight everything is right now. Like these next 4 weeks is when to go home. Like, and that's what I love about
it's do or die.
That's what I love about the NFL and about college football. Every game matters. Like, unlike the NBA and baseball, where there's so many games. Every one of these games coming up these next couple of weeks is going to matter.
Oh, absolutely.
Like
100%.
you can't, if you're trying to get the playoffs, you cannot afford to lose any of these next 4 games and still stay in the playoff hunt.
No, you got to come out.
Yeah, this next Sunday coming up, you lose, you're probably done. You're
and
probably
I feel
done.
like right now is that second win though, because this season is so long. And not only that, this is only regular season. You still got playoffs. So if you do get to playoffs, you got to find that third win.
Yeah.
So it's the only the strong is going to survive at this point in time.
I think that one more regular season game is going to play a psychological role in a lot of players who are used to the 16-game season, and that one extra game is going to be so crucial.
Oh, absolutely.
And for a lot of teams, and this is going to be like a playoff game for a lot of teams because they're not used to playing 17 games.
Well, let's talk about the AFC West though, because the Chiefs were damn near at the bottom of the division.
I know. Now they're number one, right? Yeah. They're right back at it.
But it's a competitive division, though. I think they're still the ones in that division to win, but the Raiders can bop.
Chargers.
Denver,
the Chargers are the second
Chargers
team.
the second team. Denver is iffy. They come and go, and then yeah.
I think the Chargers could upset the Chiefs though.
I definitely.
If
do
Justin
too.
Herbert plays
I
his best game, he has to play his best game.
But I think
they got to be all in line. They got to put a lot of pressure.
And I think he still has to go through the process of losing in the playoffs. To it's a process.
It is a process. But the thing is, Andy Reid though, he ain't no hoe.
No. Ain't no hope.
He ain't no hope. I'm sorry.
I think he got a sign behind his desk. He got a in his office. Hey, coach.
Hey, before you ask me anything,
What I say?
I ain't no
hope.
I ain't no hope.
And what's my office hours?
My office hours from 9 to 5.
I'm unavailable. Come back.
Come around here 501, 502, 503.
I'm out. Unavailable.
Yeah.
That's the biggest. There's a lot of talent on Kansas City. However, Andy Reid is that coach that can sit there and make a change in whatever's going on.
Right.
And go into the locker room and be like, yeah, they're doing this, so now we got to do this. Switch that. Instead of going left, you going right, X, Y, and Z, whatever have you.
Oh, I mean,
he is that coach.
He's he's a good halftime coach. I'm not saying that he's not good the whole game, but I'm just saying he makes those adjustments at halftime.
Which is crucial.
Y'all preaching me about Andy Reid? Because I can... Y'all can give him all the praise y'all want. and I will too, because Andy Reid took the Eagles to a lot of NFC championship games. He just couldn't get over that hump.
And you think that was his fault?
No. Well, some of them were. Because Andy Reid don't like to run the ball. He want to throw.
Well,
everybody
he in
grows.
heaven right now. With,
But when he had Donovan McNabb, that wasn't what he's supposed to be doing.
Everybody grows. Everybody evolves. I think he has learned. I think he has different staff underneath him.
does.
But just I don't know. It's been a good fit in Kansas City. So
let's go
I know
to.
you don't want to hear it.
Let's
But
go to
No,
the North.
I know you go AFC North. I think it's a competitive division, and I think the Titans are losing grip because
Titans
They
not
are
in the
losing
North.
grip.
Titans in the South.
I'm sorry.
But
You're right.
I agree with you on the
I'm
Titans,
sorry.
though, but they are losing grip.
I'm sorry.
I
You're
still
right.
think the Ravens coming out the North.
Oh, this is the AFC North division. Who got the top record in there?
The Ravens
At what? 8-4. Who's next?
Bengals
Bengals.
And who's next? It's Bengals at what? 7-6, right?
7-5.
7-5, and who's next?
Steelers 6-5.
And then the Browns at
6-6.
6-6. Okay, that division is up for grabs.
It is up for grabs.
It's up for
and
grabs.
I think that the
That's the-
Steelers are going to be the dangerous team.
They are.
Honestly,
they always are.
because I
this
think
time of the year is when they start to peak.
They do. They do peak.
Because it's cold.
It's cold. Yes.
Yeah, this is like this
This
is the best
it's
time of
always
the
like
year.
it's like it's
They-
cold. We just play football now.
Exactly.
It's cold.
Oh,
Let's play some
yes,
football.
They're
yeah.
not ready. We
Yeah.
ready. This is what we do. We
Fuck that
practice
heat.
for this.
They've been to Miami, LA.
Yes.
It was like, man, it's too hot.
I
we
agree
need,
with
we need the
that.
cold weather to play some football.
I 100% agree with that. I think that you cannot count them out. I think
That was a
they
bad
want
loss for the
something.
Ravens this past Sunday.
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
But it was such a
hurtful.
good game though.
It was a great game. But
And
it was
I
hurtful.
applaud Harbaugh for going for it because he could have kicked it and tied it up with overtime. And he probably could have won. He was like, "No, we're going for this dub right
Yeah,
here."
That's confidence.
It's
right there.
and he just and all his players are going to. I think they're going to respond to that this upcoming week. There was our coach had faith in us to go win this game. We messed it up. They're
Right.
going to respond this upcoming week. I don't know who they're on the schedule for them, but they're going to respond. That's my prediction.
Who the Ravens got next week?
I don't know.
Steelers.
Talk to my producer. Oh, see what I'm saying? These games are going to get good, man.
They got the Steelers.
These games are getting good.
No. They played the Steelers.
See,
I was going to say, I don't know.
No, they
They
played
just
the
played the Steelers.
Yeah,
Who
they
they got
played
next
the
week?
Steelers.
our producer. No, they just played the Bengals.
No, they played the Steelers.
No, they played the Steelers. and they lost.
They went. Oh yeah.
They
That's
lost
right.
by
They
one.
lost because they went for 2. I'm sorry. My producer's good. his
Who they had,
co-star
though?
is asshole.
Who, the Ravens?
What?
Yeah, the Ravens. Who the Ravens have?
Let's see here.
Probably the Bengals.
Because you got the Colts, you got Dolphins,
Browns. I think
Patriots, and Eagles are all buys.
Because the Browns because the Browns played them, then they had a week off, then they would have to play them again, right? Am I correct? Okay. I'm pretty sure they play the Browns this upcoming week because they was like they got to play the Ravens back to back, and I was like back to back, but there was a week game off.
Yep, it is the Ravens.
Yeah, I'm on my shit.
At 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
But the Browns,
The AFC North is up for grabs.
I
They play the
agree.
Browns.
It's up for grabs, but if I got to pick a team,
I'm still going with
I'm
the
gonna say the
Ravens.
Ravens. I'm gonna stay with them because they're tried and true. All right, AFC South. I think it's another division. The Titans had the stranglehold on it,
Not
but
anymore,
now
though.
Yeah, but
now
them
Carson
Colts,
Wentz. Carson
though.
Wentz he want to be the MVP again out here, and the Colts is bubbling.
Them
When
Colts
was he the
is bubbling
MVP?
like boiling
When he was
hot.
the Eagles,
Really?
he was
I thought,
MVP candidate. I don't
I'm
think
about to say,
he
I
didn't
thought
win.
I thought all the accolades went to my man that won y'all the Super Bowl.
No, yeah, it did. But Carson Wentz had a year before he got hurt where he was an MVP.
That was the
candidate.
year.
Yeah.
That was the year.
No, that wasn't the year we won the Super Bowl. I think it was the year before that. If I'm see, somebody's going to check me on
I said,
YouTube.
put it in the comments.
Put it in the comments if I'm wrong. But
Right.
yeah,
Put it in the comments.
I'm sitting here with
Don't
a
text us.
I'm sitting here with a
Put it in the
Philadelphia hat on. I
comments.
should know these things, but I'm
Yeah,
drinking.
With his
So
head
yeah,
hot. And his head hot.
I've
And my
been
head's hot,
drinking.
yeah.
I've been drinking.
But they're the only two in the South. The Colts and the Titans. The Texans and the Jaguars ain't doing shit.
Well, Texans are not.
Texans.
Playoffs? What are you talking about? Playoffs?
That's what they hear in their locker room. Texans
That
be
was
like,
perfect. That was perfect.
yeah. Texans
Because
like
they
what?
are over here. We're not even.
Yeah.
They number one draft
What?
pick. They figuring out they draft right now.
And,
I'm just saying.
and there was the other team in it. I don't even know the other team in AFC South.
It's the Titans, Colts, Texans, and Jaguars.
Oh, yeah,
the
the
between the
Jags.
Titans and the Colts.
Yeah, we already did our thing on Urban Meyer down there, fucking doing rodeo with some young white women in the club. Like his wife wasn't gonna see that.
What?
Come on, ride this Jaguar. Ride this Jaguar. Come on,
He was
ride this
feeling very
Jaguar.
youthful.
Yeah.
He's feeling
Yeah.
good and youthful.
He was feeling himself.
Tenderoni.
I think that happened in Ohio. He thought he can go back to Ohio and get away with it.
He
Yeah.
owns a bar in
Young
Ohio.
Tenderoni.
He thought nobody was going to see that.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, this is by public service announcement for anybody in professional sports. Whatever you do, somebody is filming it.
Always. They got a picture. They got something, Snapchat,
if you are a face that can be
Gram.
recognized in public, somebody is videoing you. So
Always.
just keep that in
He
mind.
grew up in the beeper era. He
Yeah.
wasn't.
Exactly.
He
We got
thinking.
that
Because
2-9.
trust me, if this show ever blows up, I'm gonna be wearing like a burqa in public because
I'm going old school. I'm gonna be like Michael Jackson. I'm gonna put a whole wig
I'm wearing a whole
on.
burqa on. Nobody gonna see me. I know because
Mike was wearing masks before all of y'all.
Right.
Yeah,
Or you could be like Adam Sandler, who just dresses very regular, so nobody knows.
and
who
my
he
co-star
is.
over there is going to be the opposite. With out here with a sequin jacket on, I want everybody to see me.
Sexual
It's gonna
chocolate.
be like Craig Saber with the loud ass.
Oh,
R.I.P. Craig. Yeah.
he was a real one.
He was. I love Craig Saber,
I used to
yeah.
work at Jackson Jill's back in the day when after he bought it.
Oh, personal story. I love these.
Yes, and I used to come. And he used to come in before he was going on the road for whatever
Right.
game he was going to,
Because
and he would get a roadie of a Bud Light in a big old tumbler, like you put the Coke in. He would get a little. He's like, yeah, I'll get a Bud Light to go. Like, yes,
Yeah,
there
you
go.
Craig Saber, hell yeah.
Oh, he was
Let me
such a
throw a
good
shot
guy.
in
He
there
was
for
such a
you,
nice
Craig.
guy.
Yeah.
He was a real one.
We talk about the dirty beers in another episode. That should remind me of that. But yeah.
New topic.
New topic
Yeah.
on that.
All right, well let's go.
All right.
Let's
Get the
go through
Rams.
the scores. Let's
All
go
right.
through the scores of last week.
So do we have to?
Well, I guess we don't have to.
I
but
mean, we can. Let's talk about them. But
or do you want to just talk about what's coming up next
yeah,
week?
let's talk about what's coming up.
All right, let's see.
You got next week's
Yeah,
schedule
let's
coming
talk
up,
about it.
yeah, because we pretty much just went through the scores when we talk about people's records. So
All right,
yeah,
all right, so we got the Thursday night game tonight because this is gonna air on Thursday morning.
oh, okay, let's do that. Yeah.
So that's Steelers and the Vikings.
Tonight,
Yeah.
Ooh. Steelers gotta win.
I think Steelers got this though.
Steelers gotta win though.
So,
but
let me
Eagles
ask
are.
you-
I
hold
mean,
on.
not Eagles.
Let me ask
Vikings
you
are
this.
right there.
Let me ask you this.
I think it's in Minnesota.
on your stat sheet over there, do you have
Where?
Yes.
No, but I'm assuming.
What does it say? At? Just say
the
at.
last
Just say
one.
at. Just
No,
say-
usually the bottom team.
The bottom is. It's probably at Vikings.
I think
It's
it's
gonna
in
be in
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
All right.
But both of them used to the cold. That ain't.
But listen, but the Vikings playing the dome. It don't matter. So, but listen, the Vikings have to win this game to
So
get
do
the
the
playoffs.
Steelers though.
Yeah, they both. Oh, this is gonna be a good one.
This is gonna be a good one.
Both
They
of them
fighting
have
for
to
their life.
win to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Right.
The loser of this game is probably gonna be out. So
Because they're both in the bubble. They're both in the
I'm
bubble.
gonna take the Vikings at home. Vikings
going
at home.
Steelers. Ugh,
You gonna-
I hate
I'm
to
gonna
say
Vi-
it.
I'm
going
gonna-
Steelers.
Vikings at home.
I'm going with the Steelers.
I'm going with the Steelers too.
Is anybody going back like checking these videos and keeping that tally?
No.
That's all right. We'll go back. You know what? This
We'll
last
do it right
one,
before the Super Bowl. We'll check out
Yes.
tally.
And check our tally. See
yes,
who? Okay,
exactly.
bet.
We'll check out
Because
tally.
our next show episode should be
In the playoffs.
playoffs or
Yeah,
Super
we're
Bowl.
playoffs, so
Or,
it's all
or,
about
are we
the
going to just
Super
go
Bowl.
straight to the Super Bowl special?
Nah, we're going playoffs. We're
All
going
right.
to do playoffs.
And then we'll do Super Bowl
We'll
special.
go right after the wild cards. I think
Because
the
if we
next
do-
4 weeks is right
Absolutely.
after the wild
Yeah.
cards.
Yeah, and then if we do
Absolutely.
playoffs, and then another 4 weeks would be the Super Bowl, and then we could do the Super Bowl special.
Right.
Right.
All right.
So, all right, we got
Stay tuned.
Falcons and the Panthers on Sunday.
I'm gonna take.
I'm taking the Falcons.
I'm gonna take the Falcons because Cam is washed. I hate to say it.
But they pulled
I-
Cam. He
Yes,
wasn't even,
I know.
I don't know.
Sam Darnold's not coming back
I'm
this
going.
year, right?
Yeah, he's not.
He's done.
I'm just gonna go
Is this
ahead and
game
go
at
with
Panther-
the Panthers and not disappoint myself
I'm.
and keep my little, because I root for the Falcons when I'm not rooting for the Raiders.
It's hard to pick the Falcons, right? It's hard. It's
I'm
like
gonna go
I'm
ahead.
I'm
so
gonna
that
do
when it
that.
happens, I'm like, I already knew it.
who are
I
the
said
Falcons
it.
playing? South DeKalb High School? I don't know.
Hope the boys play with all they got.
I'm gonna take Southwest DeKalb.
All right, we're going to keep it moving.
Okay.
Raiders got the Chiefs.
Chiefs, shit.
Ooh.
I'm not even.
Are you gonna say you're gonna be an analyst on this one? You're not
damn
gonna be a
right.
fan. You're
Hell
not gonna be a fan.
no. First of all, we are not. First of all, let's just be honest. I just feel like Waller's out. Waller being out. Derek Carr doesn't trust his receivers. He's going for Renfro every time.
Zay Jones.
Drake's hurt. I just don't feel like
Drake
we got
play
it.
for y'all?
We just ain't got it unless he comes back. I haven't checked, to be quite honest. But he got out. He was hurt
I
last
didn't know-
week.
I thought he played Canadian football.
All I got to say is we're not going to probably win that game. Let's just be honest. We're not.
Hotline bling.
I want
get my
us to,
jokes.
but I'm not going to be unrealistic. Next.
Next, we got the Cowboys in Washington.
Let's go. I was about to say Skins. Let's go Washington football team.
They've been balling.
Yeah.
They haven't lost a game. 4-game winning
I'm
streak
going with
right now.
Washington.
Well,
as well.
we should have beat them, but that's another story.
I'm going with Washington as well, and it's not because I'm being a Cowboy hater. I just like
I am a Cowboy hater.
They got their winning streak.
I'm a
going.
big Cowboy hater. But,
I
but
just
the Cowboys
think-
are going to win this game.
I think the Cowboys are going to win this
They're
game
gonna
too.
win this game.
I think they're going to dig deep and win this game to prove
I
a
hate
point.
the Cowboys. The fact that
They're
I'm saying
trying to
they're going
prove
to
a
win
point. That's how I feel.
is going against every fiber of my being.
Yeah, they're trying
But
to prove a
they're
point.
probably going to win this game.
I'm going Cowboys.
I'm going Washington, and I think it's going to be interesting later. And I still think the Cowboys going to come out, but I think this heat from Washington is going to put the pressure on them. And I'm thinking Washington going to win this game.
I like your analysis.
I like
Let's
it
see.
too.
We'll find out.
Who else we got?
We got the Saints and the Jets.
Oh, Saints.
Shh, I mean, well,
But you know what? The Jets will pull one out. Is that New York?
Yes,
The and what's his name? Got a hurt hand.
Are you Tyson Hill?
Taysom Hill.
Is it Tyson or Tyson?
Taysom.
Like I call him Tyson.
And they don't sell chicken.
Mr. Hill.
It's that quarterback for the Saints. It's Taysom. Taysom. It's Tyson.
That I changed that A until I said Tyson.
Tyson. It's Taysom Hill.
You was hungry?
You know what? I would love for the Saints to win. I feel like it's going to be a fight. I feel like this is going to be a game. And honestly, I think the Jets might pull it out.
Me too.
Honestly,
Well, it's as you said at Jets. I think it's going to be in New
they're
York.
going to pull it out. So.
And I like that little quarterback from BYU. What's his name? Yeah. We don't know.
that guy.
That guy.
That guy.
The quarterback from BYU. He's all right. I don't know if he's even playing this weekend. He might be hurt.
So we're just
Seahawks and the Texans.
In-depth analysis coming from Unsolicited, huh?
Seahawks and the Titans.
Seahawks.
Texas. I'm sorry, Texans. Seahawks and the Texans.
Do we have to talk about it?
Playoffs?
This is where were you covering? This is the Seahawks.
well, I want the Seahawks to win, but they could lose it. They could. They can get sloppy and they can lose it.
But they are.
Yeah.
But they are who we thought they were.
All right, Ravens Browns. I think that's gonna be a good game.
It's gonna be a
I
good
think it's going to
game,
be a
but
dogfight. That's going to be a dogfight.
It's going to be. This is Cleveland season because if Cleveland lose this game, they're pretty much a wrap. So
Basically, and they're on the bubble as
they're
well.
on the bubble. So
and are they at home?
they're going to
or-
come. It's,
Yeah, they're in Cleveland.
man,
It's gonna be a
and
dogfight.
and the fact that the Ravens just lost that tough game, it's going to be a fight. But I'm going to take the Ravens because they're better coached and they got better talent at the QB position.
I'm
That's
going
my
with the
opinion.
Ravens too. I'm right there with you.
And I'm
Ravens.
going with the Ravens solely because of Lamar.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he could throw it to the receivers and they may not catch it. So-
I'm going with Lamar.
Yeah.
I'm not even going with the Ravens. I'm
You know
going with
about-
Lamar.
No, but Lamar.
It's really unfair. It's my team.
I can't deal with you.
It's my quarterback.
It's my quarterback.
Lamar is my quarterback. Yeah, I
That's
wish
my
he played on the
quarterback.
Falcons. I mean, not Falcons.
Sunshine
oh,
playing
God.
at the Titans. So Jaguars playing against the Titans. I'm taking the Titans.
I'm taking
See?
the Titans too because they in the hunt, so they trying to make sure they clinch it.
This is a trap game. This is a trap. I'm calling this a trap game right here. Right here. I'm calling this a trap game. Titans need this win because they lost last week, right? They just lost this past week to who? Yeah, I got that. I got my where are my stats. I'm my
Oh,
statistician.
he got the games.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Who did they play this past weekend? They lost, I believe.
I don't see it.
Yeah, because you bad
Maybe
statisticians.
they-
Yeah. Well, anyway, I'm going to.
That wasn't scripted. You coming off the cuff.
Yeah.
Off to the cuff. Shooting from the hip. From the hip.
And that is the format of our show. It's like, come on, y'all. What y'all
Yes, they
expect?
have.
Yeah, what y'all expect? So I'm going to say, even though the Titans are the better team than the Jaguars, I think this is a game that the Jaguars can steal. And it's in Jacksonville. It's in Jacksonville. This
They
is the
potentially
game.
could.
This is the game they can steal. There's no. Y'all gotta remember.
No, it's not in Jacksonville.
It's in Tennessee.
It's in
They can
Tennessee.
still they can still steal it though.
Now it's in Tennessee. I want to switch my pick.
Just to
I'm
prove
going to
a
take
point, though.
Tennessee. if this game's in Jacksonville, I would take Jacksonville. But this game's in Tennessee. It's going to be cold up there this weekend. I'm gonna take Tennessee with no Derrick Henry. Still, they say he might come back for the playoffs, which would be a miracle. but he might come back for the playoffs. But they got to get in the playoffs. They got to get in the playoffs
No,
first.
that's true.
So,
But I'm going with the Titans still.
yeah, of course I am.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm going Titans too.
that's safe money. Safe money on
It
the
is
Titans.
safe. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, Giants, Chargers.
Chargers. No further
However, I
no
ain't
further
gonna count
discussion
out the
needed on this
Giants,
game.
so I'm not gonna say it's gonna be easy.
Daniel
though.
Jones is out the game. They was
They've been coming together.
hold on.
And gluing.
I'm going to give you some NFL knowledge today. They was testing what quarterback? Oh, see, I said I was going to get some knowledge, but I'm not. But they was testing a quarterback out today that hasn't played in a while. Like the backup, like the Daniel Jones is out. The backup got hurt, and now they think they brought somebody else in to play quarterback. So Giants, who did they say they're playing?
Haven't played in a while.
Yeah, I forgot his name.
Burt Reynolds.
The longest yard.
There you
Bring a
have
Burt back
it.
up in here. They might ask Phil Sims to get on the center. I don't know.
Right.
Michael Strahan might be
the
the
Giants.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it don't matter who's playing quarterback at Giants. The Chargers got this.
Yeah.
Chargers got this.
49ers, Bengals, and I think the 49ers.
49ers. I think 49ers too.
Nope. I'm taking the Bengals.
Oh, why?
Joe Burrow,
Why?
Jamar Chase. They won this past weekend, but I like that combination. Huh?
Burrow's hand hurt. He hurt his hand in the game. He could barely,
Yeah, I still think the Bengals win this game. Taking the Bengals.
We could really look. Hey, everybody, we are gonna come to y'all the next show, and we are gonna right all our wrongs.
Yeah.
Check it. And checks and balances.
And
That's what we're gonna do.
if I
the
be-
next show, we check and balancing all these picks.
And if we over here spitting some bad knowledge or bad facts, please check us in the comments. It's like, yo, you were wrong, and I will admit it. I'm not that proud.
Right.
I would say, oh yeah, you're right. Yeah,
I'm not asking you to bet on
yeah,
my picks.
yeah, exactly. No, so if I say something wrong, if we say something wrong, please say something to us.
True.
That
We do
that
this
just
for-
means you was paying attention.
Yeah, exactly. This is strictly for entertainment.
Yeah, but you never know. It's like crap.
Yeah,
7-Eleven.
exactly.
All right, Bears and Packers.
Packers all day.
Oh,
every
Packers.
day.
Yeah, I
Because
don't-
the Bears don't have Justin Fields. I don't even know who's on the
Packers.
quarterback. Oh,
No, they
it's Andy-
said Justin could be back.
Is
for
Andy,
Sunday.
Andy Dalton's under center, right?
They said
We're
Justin will be back.
talking about Aaron Rodgers. Okay.
No, I'm just saying the fact that
That's my quarterback.
Fields will be back. I'm not saying they're gonna
True.
win.
Yeah,
I'm just saying
and
he'll be
that's
back.
cool. But Aaron Rodgers, I mean, I don't know. I think Aaron Rodgers is like that freaking smart teen in high school
Yeah.
that's a
hate him.
freaking troublemaker, but I'm such a good student and I'm smart and I'm an athlete, but I try to push the limit.
He is
Right.
that guy.
Like
Right.
he's that guy.
He is
Like-
that guy.
Like
He's that
honestly,
guy.
like he's like I
Like,
push
he's
the
that
limit,
guy that-
but you can't say nothing
The
to me.
teachers loved him
I do
because he
everything
did
I
good
wanna
on.
do.
The teachers loved him because he did good on all the tests, but he was still fucking the one causing all the trouble in the back of the
Absolutely.
room. Yeah.
Yeah,
but
He's that
sure.
guy.
I mean, there's a possibility he'll get COVID before Sunday.
Fuck him.
So
No, I think he's been mask up.
Yeah.
yeah,
no.
he can still get COVID.
Yeah,
again.
sit him-
He can
I
sit
get
him
think
COVID.
down.
he wants a point. He wants to prove a point so
How
he can leave
gangster?
Green Bay.
How hard would that be if some of these quarterbacks got sat down during a playoff game because they got tested positive for COVID? Like
Yeah.
that would be like crushing. Like
I want to know
yeah.
why it took so long for them to find them fake vaccine cards. Though.
Is that why Antonio Brown's sitting down right now?
Yeah, because he turned.
Okay, I just want to know.
Did y'all see Shawty's eyebrows? Like, yeah, he did some nigga shit. that's the eyebrow.
mean-
You know the eyebrow raise is like, come on, you know our people.
How long did he get away with it though?
I mean, he would have got away with it if the chef hadn't told on him. He fired the chef or something like
Talking
that.
too much.
And got mad. The chef got mad at him. The personal chef got mad at him.
That
and
what you
told
get
on
for
him.
having a chef.
No, that's what you get for talking too much. Eat the food, anime. Eat the food.
Uber Eats, nigga.
Eat the food.
Get whatever
Don't
you
say
want.
nothing. Thank
Get whatever
you.
you want.
You can leave. Exit stage left.
I bet that gourmet restaurant had Uber Eats.
Whatever. That's what he
DoorDash.
did.
No, it was his personal chef.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't
He
need
in
no
the
personal
house
chef.
talking to Aaron Rodgers. Hey man, send me one of them cards.
Yeah.
Hey, I got them cars. I got
Yeah.
that. Hey,
You
I
need
got
one of
them
them, homie?
peoples. I
Chef-
think it's just
Chef
just
overheard
talking
that was
too
like,
much.
here's like TMZ.com. Oh yeah.
I wonder how much TMZ paying though, for real.
TMZ pay for information. Though.
I know, but I
Yeah.
wonder how much. I mean, like, is
I
it a
think
good
TMZ,
check?
Are you
they
about-
have spies.
Are you about to start narking?
No, I'm just wondering if it's a good check.
Oh, I think it's a fat check.
You think it's a, oh,
think
I
it's
really want to
worth
know how much, like
climbing
the average
fences.
TMZ check.
You
When
know-
you open it up, be like,
You,
damn.
you know,
Wait,
you know
look.
how we'll find out if you blow up.
No, love that. You know what? Look, I'm gonna say it like this. I think whoever discovered, if anybody was the first in TMZ, this is just my whole thought process. Whoever discovered Antonio Brown's fake vaccine card, they got about 25 grand. I bet.
That is love.
They got a check. 10 to 20 grand check.
Sorry, but let me tell you about these niggas.
I'm trying to tell you.
What you want,
on
TMZ?
the wall. I'm there.
Nah, don't worry. You on the team, so we don't worry about
Lions,
that.
Broncos.
The Lions finally won the game, y'all.
Yeah.
They got a dub. They're not going to go
Maybe they got that
undefeated.
spirit. They might beat the Broncos.
Yeah, but the Broncos at
No.
home are a different Bronco.
Yeah, you can't breathe in Denver anyway. So, the
the
Lions
Broncos at home. I think the Broncos could pull it out
Could you
if they could
imagine a
put it
lion
together.
chasing a horse and then just couldn't breathe? It'd be like a lion chasing a zebra or a bronco. It'd just be like, I can't breathe.
The tangents we go on.
It probably happens more than you think, honestly.
All right, the
What
Bills
do you mean happens when you think? Hold on.
Wait a
Let's go
minute.
back. You did know lions in Colorado?
There are mountain lions.
Yeah.
They're in a lion family.
No, the big cat family. You are true about that. They are.
They're mountain lions. They're not safari regular
But
lions.
we're talking about
but they're
we're talking
mountain
about
lions. They're
lion
We're talking about
manes.
Mufasa.
Yeah, Mufasa.
Well, they're
We're
not
talking
going to
about
be there because
talking about no pumas.
They wouldn't have met. They wouldn't even lasted. They would have died.
Cougars. Ain't talking about cougars
It's a
and
lot
the
of cougars.
pumas.
It's a lot of cougars in Colorado.
You know they're all the
Probably
same thing,
pumas.
right? The cougar, puma, and mountain lion is pretty much the same species.
Basically.
They are.
Yeah.
It's the same animal. It's just
Yeah.
where you're from.
Where you from? Okay. No, I want to clarify that.
Right.
But I'm just saying,
But
there's
I'm just
mountain
saying,
lions.
Could you?
How
could
many
you imagine
mountain
if
lion?
if the
How many
lions-
mountain lion horse attacks have you ever heard? Because a horse will kick a hell out of a mountain lion.
Oh, that's what you think. Mountain lions is real. They be on them cliffs. You hear
What
them.
do you know about
I am from Colorado. I have done a little bit
you
of
are
hiking
that, yeah. So let me ask you this: have you ever seen a mountain lion in your
in a distance.
like? In
They're
a ca-
rare though.
Like
They
in
were
a,
like away.
in a cage at the zoo.
No, they were like
From a distance, like I walked past them
Behind the glass.
behind
they
the
were like in
glass.
the mountains. Mountain lions are like in the,
The
mountains.
zookeeper was feeding them.
That's all right. People get out and think they safe. Mountain lions are like foxes.
No,
They be
I've
out
seen
there.
videos on the internet. People like hikers or bike riders to the woods, and all of a sudden,
They
a mountain
be
lion.
out there.
Yeah,
You gotta watch out.
they're here in Georgia. There's mountain lions.
They not real ones though.
Nah, they got real mountain
What do
lions.
you mean they're not real ones?
They're not mountain lions. They
What are they?
pumas.
Feral,
see their-
feral cats.
I see their offended face. He said, what?
What?
What you talking
They're not
about?
real ones.
But there ain't a lot of them.
Possums dressed up as mountain lions.
They like rare.
Basically.
They like Bigfoots out here. In
Yeah,
Georgia.
yeah,
They
but they're
hard
in
to
North.
find.
They're
gotta
more
be
in
up
North Georgia,
North
up in the
Georgia.
mountains.
Yeah,
Yeah, in
exactly.
the
They're hard
mountains.
to
Yeah.
find. All right, let's get back to football.
Wow.
Bills and Buccaneers.
Ooh.
Is this the matchup of the week here?
And it's in Tampa.
That could be the game of the week.
Like what I've learned over the past 20 years, take Tom Brady. You're gonna win more than you're gonna lose.
Yeah, but that's Buffalo. Hey, but don't
Buffalo need
sleep
this
on
game.
that D.
Yeah, Buffalo needs this.
That
Buffalo need this
Buffalo,
game.
Don't
they need
sleep
that
on
game,
Tampa
and
Bay
don't
D.
sleep on that D.
Don't
Buffalo's
sleep
D.
on Tampa Bay's D. Dominic Sue is starting to look good for his
No.
old age.
You know what? I'm gonna go for the wild card. I'm going for the Bills. I'm
Now
going
the
for the Bills.
game of the week is a night game because
Hold on, let's get finish this Tampa Bay game.
I thought we
I'm-
did.
No, that's fine. That's all right. I ain't gotta say nothing else.
I'm taking Tampa Bay. She's taking the Bills. Who you
Taking
got?
the Bills.
I'm taking Tampa.
All right, go ahead now. The game of the week.
I think it's Rams and the Cardinals. I think they gonna,
Oh, I think it's- ooh.
divisional game.
I'm still going with the Cardinals, but I think it's gonna be a good game.
No, I think the Rams look soft. The Rams just got a win this past weekend. They lost 2 games prior to
They
that.
need this
They
game,
need this game because it's a divisional game. They have to have this game. For that reason,
I think it's gonna be
Matthew
a good night
Stafford's
game.
going to go throw 3 picks.
The thing is okay. So Cardinals win
prediction.
this game, they clinch playoffs. Clinch.
Probably,
Done.
yeah. Oh, no, probably, yeah. That's what happens,
It's clinched,
right? Yeah.
right? And
But
I
they're going to win the
think-
division, right?
Yeah, they're gonna win everything. Clinch. It's done.
Division,
Well,
yeah.
not well. You
No,
know
they
what I'm
didn't
saying,
clinch
like
it.
clinch.
They're in the playoffs. I
They're
don't
in
think
the
they
playoffs.
clinched the
They're
division.
clinched.
Yeah, that's what I'm
like they're
saying.
clinched the playoffs. Like
Like,
they're
no
clinched.
matter where they at in the playoffs, they're going
Right.
to be in the playoffs.
They're in the playoffs, no matter what
Correct.
happens for the rest of the week.
Yeah, they can lose the rest of their
However,
games. They're going to be in the playoffs.
The
yeah.
Rams got something to fight
Yeah,
for.
they got to win.
They gotta win. I
this
mean, there's a
game.
lot of different components that could get the Cardinals there rather they lose.
When Matthew Stafford-
however,
yeah.
they're gonna go for it.
When Matthew Stafford first got to the Rams, and in the first beginning of the season, I was like, this is a good matchup because I thought Matthew Stafford was a top-tier quarterback, and he is. But he's turnover prone.
Yeah, but his back has been jacked up.
You need to back you out of me.
Back you out of me.
I need a macchiato.
All right, so look, we're
I'm
gonna
done with you.
we're gonna keep up with all these predictions.
No, we're not.
Absolutely.
No, we're
We're gonna come through correct.
We're gonna tally them for real.
Absolutely. The next show.
I think I'm gonna get my intern on this cornbread.
Yeah,
Yeah, holla at him. Call him.
call
Cornbread. You gotta watch our videos.
I know
and
when
tally
that
this out.
hotline bling.
All right, so that was unsolicited NFL review for week 13.
And somehow we snuck Drake in there. I like Blake. I don't know.
Okay. Lover boy, let go.
Not only is the NFL, Canadian Football League over here.
Absolutely.
All right, people,
She know the top 10 quarterbacks for Stampeders.
thanks for watching.
Gang, gang.
Gang. Thanks for watching. We'll see y'all soon.
See y'all soon. Thank you for looking.
Peace.
Watching. Yeah, looking.